friends, it's Thrifter, and today I have a video on my journey to $1 million on eBay. Yep. I know I've talked about it in some of my last other videos, and finally going to start the series. And today is just breaking down the numbers a little bit, but it's going to be a series on all about the process, and also key tips along the way on how getting there and things like that. I did try to look on eBay to find out what I've already made this far as lifetime, and used to be able to access that very easily, but they've changed it, and it's not there anymore. And I kind of Googled it, and other people are saying that they removed it, which is a bummer. But anyways, this is my journey of how to make $1 million currently, anyhow. But I wanted to do it in less time, but the best way that I could break it down, because at this point in time, I don't want to hire any employees. I'd like to do it just myself. And the best way that I can break it down is over a 5-year period. I really wanted it less than that, but think about that. If you could make, well, actually be 1,100,000 is what it'll be, because that's how, the numbers figured out easier and more accurate, or easier for me. Anyways, if you could make $1 million in 5 years selling used clothing on eBay, that's a really great thing. Anyhow, I'll go ahead and start with the numbers. If you'd like, you can subscribe. Then you'll get notifications as this series goes along. And also my other videos. I have a lot of other videos up of haul videos, what sold videos, lightning fast sales of what sold, and then also tips on how to increase your sales and things like that. Anyhow, to make 1 million, I put my glasses on, to make 1,100,000 in 5 years, what I would need to do is to make 220,000 a year. Now, to some people that might not seem like a lot. To other people that might seem like a lot of money. Anyhow, but this is how it breaks down. You take that and you divide that by 12 months. It'd be $18,333.33 a month. Then you divide that by 4, even though there is 4.3 weeks in if you overall the months. But anyhow, we're going to do it as 4 weeks. It's $4,583.25. Then you divide that by 7, because you sell 7 days a week. How much you need to make a day? It'd be $654.75. Now, to some people that may seem astronomical. And other people, it might not seem like that. I watch a couple other, or listen to couple other really big thrifters, and they are clothing sellers. And the one states he makes over $1,000 a day, and he's not even the bigger one. But they're listing a lot of clothing every day. They have a couple employees. Anyhow, if you break that down of that amount, how much per day, if I broke it down 3 different ways. Either selling items for $10, meaning, like the $10 profit, or items for $10. I really like to sell most things $10 and up at least. I really like to stay around 15, but I'll tell you what, those really big sellers I just mentioned, they're selling clothing between $10 and $20. Yep, they are. That's where, because you got to have a lot of volume. You got to list a lot in order to make a lot of money on eBay. The more you list every day, the more you're going to sell every day. Anyhow, if you break it down and you sold items for $10, you'd have to sell 65.4 a day. Or if you sold $15 items, you'd have to sell 43.65 a day. What it is, I divided it in half $10 and half 15, because I sell a lot of I sell things for a lot more money than that. I have really high-end, high-dollar stuff listed too. However, I'm averaging it out on like your average sales, your bread and butter sales. If you go half and half, you'd need 32 $10 sales and 21 $15 sales. It'd be 53 sales a day. Woo. But that means I would need to list at least 50 items a day. I know, that's a lot. Right now I'm at 20, and for some people that might not seem like a lot, please leave write in the comments how many you list a day. But whatever you list a day, it has to remain consistent. It has to be every single day, 7 days a week. If you don't want to work weekends, you can save it in your drafts and then post them over the weekend, the other ones, for those 2 days. But it has to be consistent for months, a year. because eBay picks up on that. And if you list like 20 items a day for like a really long time, and then you list one a day or two at only 10 listings a day, eBay's going to drop it down to 10. Because the more you list and the more activity, eBay sees that you can handle it, they're going to give you more traffic. It's just how it goes. And that's what these big sellers also say. Anyways, that means that I would need to list 50 a day. I'm at 20. The hard part is finding inventory. I thrift and I go to the thrift stores, and I really would like to buy in bulk, but you got to find a great source. And of course, any of the people that's got really great sources, they don't give that information away. And some of the other ones I've watched, like the ThredUps and some of them other companies, maybe they've had some really great ones, but some of them that I've watched other thrifters open, they weren't great brands at all. I don't know. I don't think it was worth the money. I'll have to check on that. And maybe I'll try a ThredUp and maybe see if it does work. That may be some things to try because I'm going to need a whole lot more inventory. However, if you are new to this and you haven't been listing a lot per day, and 5 seems like a lot to list a day, don't worry, because you can slowly move up. But I really suggest slowly moving up, maybe in 5 increments. If you're listing 5, maybe start listing 10 a day, even though I know that's double. But when you get to 10 and then you start only going 5, it doesn't seem as hard. You go to 15, list 15 for quite a little while, then go to 20. That doesn't seem like as much. I will tell you, it does get easier. It really does, because I remember when I listed 10 a day, that seemed like a lot. Now and then I list 15 for a really long time. But now I've been listing 20, but what I find is that you sell about half of what you list. However, it's supposed to come up equal, and that's what I'm banking on with this whole this whole, theory here with making that the $1 million and a little over $1 million in 5 years, is that it's supposed to eventually come up even, where if you list 20, you sell 20. Right now, I find it's about half. I was listing 15 a day, and I would sell about 7 a day, every day. Well, I just increased it to 20, and now it is up there higher, And so, but hopefully I'm trying to bring it up equal. And this is going to be a lot of work. This is going to be a big step, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to save for retirement. I'm going to pay some things off and do a couple of things, and then save for retirement. And 5 years time is a really short period of time. If you think about it, people save for retirement over like a 30-year span, But anyways, I've been self-employed the majority of my life. I own a commercial cleaning business, like offices. I've had it for over 30 years. And, if you're self-employed, you don't have retirement unless you invest. Anyhow, but this is the plan. I just wanted to do a really short video on this today, and then we'll get right going on, on how it's going and how to increase sales, and, and give you the updates. I will tell you, since I started 15 a day, my sales really increased. When I moved to 20, they've really increased. Right now, I sell usually between $100 to $300 worth a day. That means I only need to a little bit more than double. At the 300, it'll be a little more than double that. But, and I know it's going to be a lot of work. It really is. But you know what? All things is a lot of work, for the most part. I mean, once in a while, somebody may have an opportunity to make a lot of money where it's not. But for the most part, you got to put the effort in, and the effort that you put in is what you'll be rewarded. Anyhow, I just wanted to do a really quick video on this. And please remember to subscribe, and you'll be able to follow along with this journey. And please leave it comments. And thank you very much. Many prosperous sales to you. Thank you.